Hi, I'm Steve. You can call me Steve. Today we're doing something a bit different. This is the start of a theme that I'm calling the Science of Geekery. It's an entry for Geek&Sundry's new vlog contest. I'm assuming vlog means video blog, and that's what all the cool kids are calling it these days. The idea here is to take an aspect of geek culture, look at the science in it, and then pick it apart obsessively like nerds. If you're not into the geekery, 1, however did you find me? And 2, I'm so sorry. All of the science will be at the front, and all of the geekery will be at the end. So if you really need to, you can tune out early. Please don't tune out early. Today I'm going to look at sound in space. You may have heard outraged nerds complaining that there is no sound in space. You may have also heard that in space, nobody can hear you scream. I'm assuming that you're watching this video to find out why. To understand, we need to look at what sound is. Simply put, sound is a wave. Now, the waves most of you are probably familiar with are the ones in the ocean. They're just oscillations in the water level. Water goes up, water goes down. Water goes up, water goes down. Water goes up, water goes down. Everybody gets seasick. That's all an oscillation is that periodic motion without the vomiting. So the wave, moves horizontally, but the water itself does not. It's like when people do the wave at a sports game, in the sports arenas where the sports people sport. I'm sorry, I'm a geek. That's the best I have. If you notice, the wave goes around the arena, but the people jumping up, waving their arms in the air don't actually leave their seats. Now, a sound wave is a bit different. It's a pressure wave. So it's oscillations of compressed and rarefied air. So squished air and then air pulled apart. Rarefied is one of those old-timey science words that's still hanging on. So when you hear a sound, what you're hearing is this oscillation of squished air, pulled air, squished air, pulled air. And as a bonus, nobody vomits in your ear. Now, the key part here is the air. You can get sound in gases that are not air, but you don't get sound where there is no gas. You need that matter, and that matter can also be liquid or solid, to transmit the sound. In space, what you mostly have is a whole lot of mostly nothing. So there's nothing for the sound to travel through, and that is why nobody can hear you scream. All right, that's the science. Now, on to the geekery. Now, a lot of science fiction ignores the fact that there is no sound in space. And for the most part, we let them get away with it. Why? Because it's just cooler to hear the Enterprise go whooshing past. If this really bothers you, you can pretend Wesley is sitting on the bridge making those sounds as he flies the ship. He's also making the phaser sounds too, because he's Wesley. Firefly actually gets it right. The only sound over shots of Serenity in space are the episode soundtrack. So just music, no engine noises or anything. 2001: A Space Odyssey really gets it right, which is no surprise because Arthur C. Clarke was heavily involved. There's one scene where a character has to exit his pod into an airlock in hard vacuum and then refill it. So when the scene starts, it is absolutely silent. And then as the airlock refills, you hear more and more sound as more and more air enters the room. Now, the most egregious violation of this rule happens in Star Wars. The 3 good movies obey the spaceship sound cool clause. However, in the original trilogy, in the prequel trilogy, we have sonic mines. Sonic mines. In space. Space does not work that way! Ow, I am so sorry. Anyway, in episode 2, bounty hunter Jango Fett ambushes Obi-Wan in orbit with these sonic mines on asteroids. And when the mines go off, the soundtrack goes silent for a moment. Apparently, these mines are so loud, they don't make any sound. I actually get angry every time I see that scene. I don't normally go in for frothing nerd rage, but even I have my limits. So there you go. Sound in space. technically not supposed to happen, but sometimes it's okay. Thank you for watching. I have been Steve.